Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kurukshetra Analysis Series. This is the third part of this May edition 2021. This slide basically deals with empowering the nation through women empowerment. In 1992, the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution, which added 11th schedule to the Constitution specifying the powers, authority, and responsibilities of Panchayat, it also reserved 33% of seats in Panchayati Raj institution for women to ensure their participation and representation in the political decision making process at grassroots. We understand that in India we have a typical hypocritic patriarchal society where women had very less role. Therefore, in order to empower women, 33% of seats were reserved at the grassroots level, where the decision making was given in the hands of the women. जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो बहुत ही प्रॉमिसिंग है बिकॉज करंटली एज पर रिपोर्ट बाय नीति आयोग 2020 15% states have 50% of more female elected Panchayati Raj institution representatives with a national average of 44%. एक और प्रॉब्लम है विच इज़ लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी एट बर्थ. According to World Bank data, female life expectancy at birth has increased from 40.5 years in 1960 to 70.6 years in 2019. And also, maternal mortality rate, which is defined as the number of deaths from pregnancy related causes per lakh live births, ये भी डिक्लाइन हुए हैं. 1940s में ये 2000 के आसपास थे एंड इन 2017 इट हैज़ रिड्यूस टू 145. और जैसे हमने किसी स्लाइड में सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स डिस्कस करे थे, तो ब्रिंगिंग और रिडक्शन इन ग्लोबल मैटरनल मोर्टेलिटी रेशियो टू 70 lakh live births is a target under third sustainable development goal. SDG 3 talks about this. And in India, it's good to know that states like Kerala, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu have already achieved this target. If we talk about literacy, it was just 7.3% in 1941, and it increased to 29.76% in 1981, and by 2011 female literacy ratio had increased to 65.46. And I'm sure in the coming census it would increase further. However, a lot needs to be done here. First of all, we need to understand what is the definition of literacy in India. By current definition, it takes a lot more than that to compete globally under present circumstances. One of the primary reasons कि एजुकेशन में जेंडर डिवाइड क्यों है, it's because women are expected to play a secondary role in the society. As I said earlier, we have a typical hypocritical patriarchal society. Also, social protection through employment programs like Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Generation Act and National Social Assistance Programs, they have really helped Indian women significantly. जो महात्मा गांधी National Rural Employment Generation Act, it requires a minimum female participation rate of 33%. However, the numbers were promising and it had 57% participation by women in 2019-20. और जो नेशनल सोशल असिस्टेंस प्रोग्राम है, इट प्रोवाइड्स पेंशन टू दोज over 60 years of age, widows, and disabled people, among others. And women constitute 59% of the beneficiaries at central level and 55% of the beneficiaries at the state level. This is as per the report by Niti Aayog 2020. Also, Niti Aayog's Women Entrepreneurship Platform connects aspiring and established female entrepreneurs in a digital ecosystem that supports them through skilling, marketing assistance, compliance support, and funding, among other services. Please go through these points. In the coming series, we'll be adding more points and I'll have a discussion around them. Thank you for your time, guys. You have a great day ahead.